Èmi tí ń jẹ Èkó tipẹ́tipẹ́. When I started blogging in 2012, okay, there's loads of haters that stood up, including hated by my ex then. They were like commenting with fake profile in 2012, telling me that how can a person with a depression that has life has been ruined, that she got nothing, she's penniless, why does she want to come on Facebook? Do you want to be like Linda Ikeji? Then we only have 4 speakers in 2012. Everybody are minding their business. And we used to respect each other. We don't step on people's toes. Okay? They were then referring me to Linda Ikeji. That we bet you this can never last for 6 months. I just want to take that lesson to inspire your life. You all know, I've told my history, my story. That is why when you get Esabod book, you know more that if you are contented, if you are focused, you will definitely make it in life. If you neglect the side talk. Before my existence on Facebook, I had a shop before in Dublin. Everything went down. I told you my story. And then I didn't have any money again. I was penniless. I was bankrupt. All the loan given to me by the bank to start the business. But thank God I have a Tusabod limited company. Once you have a limited company, any loan taken will be ruled off because it's a limited company, because it's a liability company. Then the banks, they financed me and I invested, but all went down with my hard labor. And I resorted in the house thinking, where will my help come again? Where will my help come from again? The only people that can give me money is only the bank. I don't have any helper. Not from the family, not from friends, not from partners. Nobody can finance me. I've never been financed in my life. I've never been given money in my life. I've never received favor from anybody in my life. So I dwelt in a deep depression. Be a very ambitious person, entrepreneur that want to make something in life. But money is gone. All the money loaned me then, apart from the shop, I was running a car wash. All of a sudden, the pressure was just busted. Gone again. I started loading spare parts with a truck to Nigeria. The last thing that made me bankrupt, that leads to my bankruptcy, I loaded that truck, DAF trailer, with spare parts for 40,000 euro. Not my money, bank money, with the hope that the profit will be given back to the bank. I got to Nigeria. They start pricing the truck, the trailer, with the spare parts. I loaded with 40,000 euro, pricing it for 10,000 euro. Not the half price. 10,000 euro. And I was stuck. I couldn't come back to Ireland for 3 months because I have to dispose it, looking for a buyer. Eventually, all the people that keep coming for the trailer, they are pricing it even lesser than 10,000 euro. What a blunder. Why did I ship something to Nigeria? Eventually, I sold it for 10,000 euro. That is why I said majority of the people living in abroad, if you've done business to Nigeria before, you have experienced this. Yorubas, they're ready to demolish you. They say Nigeria entirely. They will call you that they need this kind of thing that you should bring down to Nigeria. that is an essential commodity. When you get to Nigeria, they will depreciate. They will make sure they decrease. Meanwhile, it's like they have a union that you go and price it for 8,000. You go. At the end of the day, you'll be frustrated to sell it and let it go. I go back to Dublin. I need to close my shop because nothing is coming again. Then all the loan got in that time was amounted to about 80,000 euros. I was talking of 2001. Everything went down the drain. I was soaked in a depressive mode. I accepted my faith and my faith that it seems God bore me not to make it in life. Upon my trials, I worked like a joker. Even when I had that shop, I was still working as a man of God. I just put a worker there, a staff, while I work. I said that this has happened before. God always bless me, working alone, gather money together to start a business, but always down the drain. I accepted that I was born to be poor. I was born to be poor. Because upon my trial, upon my struggle, I've never had a support from a family. What happened is, I stopped. Upon then, I started having different nightmares, torturing spiritually, the house, bad dreams. Before, my height was 5'8". Due to the beating in my dream then, due to so many sickness, my height reduced to 5'6". Sometimes when I wake up in the night, I couldn't walk, I couldn't crawl. Alone crying, day and night. Still have to mind for my children, alone. Cater for them alone. Then what happened is, stuck for probably 5 to 6 years. Imagine the agony. I stopped praying to God. I love to be alone. No one to turn to. No one to borrow me a crying shoulder. Babies then kept me alive. Every day contemplating of committing a suicide to kill myself. I like every day like a baby. When I sit on my bed like this, I will be thinking, just about where do you want to start again? And you know, if you own a bank or any money, it's after 6 years, because your name is already put in the central bank compora. You can't go to any bank, they can't borrow you any money. A very, very hard work. I was the first person that started selling Italian gold in Ireland in 1999. Think of my 2 little kids that has no father. I will withdraw. That's who's going to take care of them. Especially my last born baby. She always cried, and she was so young then, telling me, Mom, if you die today, I'm going to die after you. When I remember that word, I will withdraw myself from coming. Then when I joined the Facebook, I never thought of being a blogger. I didn't learn it from anyone. So I started doing Yawuli language, married women, prostituting, double dating, because their husband always called me for an interview. That's how I started. My ex, they started attacking me. Then it's only Linda Kegi that was reigning then. So you want to be like Yinka Dakeji? No way, you can never be. I didn't stop. I didn't stop. That anyway, I'm fed up of life. I concentrated. 2012. My ex went to Kemi Olunloyo. I was hearing from Kemi Olunloyo what is happening in my life then, in my home, from Kemi Olunloyo. Of course, you know where the source came from. I fought Kemi Olunloyo. Though she's my cousin. She's half a brother and half Olunloyo. She fought me like her. That's not like I eating. So what kind of a threat you can give me now? That was the first enemy, which is my ex, looking for people to fight. Which is jagun sẹ́yìn, àbí mi sọ sórí ìdí ẹ̀ náà lè gbọ́ nínú ọ̀rọ̀ yìí.